Rochester.
When did Detective Hughes call you with this request?
Just now.
Well, why didn't you put her on hold and call me right away?
Gavin, I would have, but you're on your phone.
You know how important this thing is to me.
Yes, Gavin, but I've never really known just why it was so important. Not since you first asked me to lie to the police for you.
All right, you tell me exactly what Margot said.
What I just told you. She wants proof that you were with me on that business trip in Hawaii, April 14th through the 17th.
I don't understand. Why is Margot bringing all this up? Why isn't she satisfied with what we told her all those months ago? All right. All right, if she wants proof, then by God, we'll give her proof. What have we got?
The usual. Credit card receipts from the hotel, etc. And Eric has the jet log.
All right, well, you call Eric as soon as it's morning in Zurich, and you tell him that if anybody asks, that yes, I was on that plane with you. But first, let's get those receipts to Margot, all right? And hopefully that will satisfy her. Now, what kind of room did you book?
2-bedroom suite. Same accommodations I always get when we travel together.
Good. As my executive assistant, you would have signed all of the credit card receipts, and if Margot wants to question anybody in Hawaii to see if I was there, surely there are some people there that owe us some favors that we can say, hey, lie to Margot and tell her that they saw me there on business. Yes, hopefully that will satisfy her, and everything will be just fine. I'm sorry if I got upset.
Actually, there could be one small problem. I never saw the need to mention this before, but Sean was with me in Honolulu those 3 days in April. And I can't guarantee he'll be willing to lie for you the way I have. Hi.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing? Have you seen or heard from Julie this afternoon since we talked?
Well, no, I was hoping I wouldn't. Why?
Well, I was supposed to touch base with her today about what time I was to pick her up to go to Holden and Lou's dinner party. And I left messages for her all over the place, and she hasn't gotten back to me. She hasn't talked to Lisa all day either.
Well, I mean, it's strange.
Yeah, but maybe not. Maybe not, because Julie was going to talk to Ron today to try and talk things out. So maybe they patched things up, and she headed on back to New York, and maybe she's given up this whole crazy idea of trying to take Aaron back.
Gosh. Oh, Andy, I hope so. I really hope so. Oh, with all my heart.
You can send her in now, Peggy, and then you can go on home. No overtime the way things are going around here, I'm afraid. Well, it's been a long time, hasn't it? You are looking absolutely terrific.
Thank you, Fred. It's good to see you, too. I suppose you can guess why I'm here. I need a lawyer.
As the world turns.
If this is a cold, this is the flu. Metaflu, without drowsiness. Maximum strength relief for more than a cold. For the flu. Metaflu.
All right. No, it's nothing serious. It's just a little bit of miscommunication with the little matter overseas. All right, I'll see you then. Bye. Well?
I rang Nicole's flat in Paris, but I got her machine. I left word for her to call me back, regardless of the time.
All right. And did you reach anybody else in Zurich?
Heidi, I woke her up. She's going to go to the office right now, pull all the receipts from that Hawaii trip, and fax them to me here.
But you know what I don't understand is why you didn't keep all those receipts in a special file that you could have right at your fingertips so that you could give them to Margot if she needed them.
Gavin, how was I supposed to know you'd need an excuse to stall Detective Hughes? Forgive me for not reading your mind correctly in this one instance, but since you've never been willing to talk about why you wanted everyone to believe you were in Hawaii last April...
You know what else I can't fathom is why you never saw fit to tell me that you went to Hawaii with Sean Baxter.
Again, My apologies. I didn't think it mattered. I was obviously under the mistaken impression I was entitled to a personal life.
Oh, no, yes, by all means, please, yes, have a personal life. Just not on my nickel.
So it was so much simpler when my professional life and my personal life were one and the same.
Yeah, well, life can't always be simple, can it, Jade? As we all know. Sean Baxter. Of all the... You know, I can't think of anybody worse who you could have involved than Sean Baxter. He was engaged to the DA's sister, for goodness sake. You know, if you had told me all of this like you should have, then maybe I could have come up with a different story for Margot. But now, no, it's too late. You know, I don't know how in the hell you could have been so careless and inept.
Hi, is this Yolanda? Hi, this is Andy Dixon calling. I'm a friend of Julie Wendell's, and I actually came to visit there right before Christmas. That's right. I'm fine, thank you. Is Julie there by any chance? Oh, how about Mr. Gillette? No, that's okay. No message. Thank you. I was right. Julie's in New York. The maid said that Ron talked to her on the telephone earlier and that he just went to the airport to pick somebody up a few minutes ago.
Andy, it does not make sense to me that Julie would leave town and not talk to you or Lisa. And what about Holden and Lily? I mean, the whole reason for that dinner party tonight is for Julie.
I know that, but you got to think about it from her perspective. The most important thing to Julie in this world is getting back together with Ron. If he said to her that he would take her back, the only thing in her mind would be getting on a plane and going back to New York ASAP. What other explanation could there be?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Of course I'm right. I knew it. I knew she wouldn't. She would come to her senses and she wouldn't try to take Aaron away. Don't you worry, pal. Don't worry. You're going to stay right here with Mommy where you belong.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Andy, what are you doing here? Should you be getting ready for the party? I thought you were taking Julie over there.
We have a change of plans, Dad. Julie went back to New York.
She did? Just like that? Back to New York? So the party's off?
No, not really. Well, I changed my mind. I think I'd like to go now. And besides, I think the change would be good for Aaron.
Thank you. So, last summer, after Caleb divorced me, I had a baby, a little boy. And unfortunately, it was at a very, very low point in my life, and I was not able to support a kid, so I decided to give him up for adoption.
This was in New York?
No, this was in Park Forest. The woman who adopted him lives here in Oakdale. She knew what the situation was and knew that I was going to give him up for adoption, and she really wanted him, so she...
You went through all the appropriate legal procedures?
Yeah, I signed all the surrender papers. But the problem is, now I want the baby back, and we've got to act on this really quickly because the adoption's going to be final the 1st of March, so...
I see. Well, first, let me say that adoption is not one of my specialties, so I'm going to have to do a little research here. But to the best of my knowledge, unless we can prove that you signed those adoption papers because of some form of duress, or unless there was some sort of fraud involved, I think it's extremely unlikely that you'd be able to prevent the present custodian from keeping the child.
Was she single? Wouldn't that count against her?
Perhaps 10 years ago. Not anymore. Obviously, the judge feels that this woman could be a good parent. Otherwise, she wouldn't be in the position she is now of being able to go back to court in March and finalize the whole thing. Now, as I said, I will look into the legalities for you, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
But I thought the whole point of this waiting period was to give me the opportunity to change my mind.
No. In Illinois, the waiting period is solely to ensure that the prospective parent can provide a suitable home for the child. Technically, in the eyes of the state, when you signed those surrender papers, you gave your baby up. But did anyone tell you anything differently? Because if you were tricked in deciding those forms, we could have a case for fraud. Were you tricked or forced in any way?
No.
Now, think carefully, Julie. Was there any misrepresentation of any kind?
Well, how do you mean misrepresentation?
Well, for example, I'm sure you told Caleb about the adoption, but if you hadn't, he could protest on the grounds...
It wasn't Caleb's baby, it was someone else's.
Oh.
I didn't want the real father to know, and so I didn't... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I just realized that there was fraud involved.
There was?
Oh, yeah. There was definitely misrepresentation.
By all means, tell me about it. We may have a case after all.
The next time you and the family sit down to a healthy breakfast, consider where your sweetener comes from. Mine comes from...
pure natural sugar, a sweetener only nature could make.
When what you eat and drink gives your stomach a surprise, you want a medicine that works directly on your stomach. Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, Pepto delivers powerful medicine right where you hurt. Pepto-Bismol. Today...
Okay. Well, at least I'll see you here, Iva. Get here. Okay. Bye-bye. You're not going to believe this.
Try me.
We have no guest of honor. Seems that Julie just flew back to New York this afternoon and didn't bother to tell anybody.
Are you serious? Oh, that's a real nice thing to do. Especially after all the time you put into this dinner.
Yeah, you too.
Well, actually, I don't really mind that much. Because now we can call the whole thing off and spend a nice, quiet, little cozy evening in front of the fire.
Oh, yeah, just you and me and enough coq au vin to feed an army.
Well, we don't eat. We'll freeze. Then we'll have enough food to last us the whole winter.
Well, that's actually very tempting, but we can't do that. I mean, those beautiful flowers that Lucinda sent us, did you notice them?
Notice them? How could I miss them?
Yeah. Well, she's bringing Gavin Kruger, remember, who is a client of both of ours, so...
I could definitely do without Gavin for one evening.
Holden, you know, you're not being fair. You don't know for a fact that it was Gavin that's putting the moves on Connor.
Who else would send just one white rose?
Why don't we invite Kirk and Ellie?
No, I don't want Kirk here. If he comes here, he'll turn to one big business meeting. Him and Lucinda will be at it all night. We could invite Emma.
Yeah, and Woody, and Hutch if he wants to come.
All right. But on one condition.
What is that?
That we make it as early an evening as possible so that we can spend a little time in front of the fire before it dies out.
Okay. If the fire dies out, I'm sure we can find some way to generate a little heat ourselves.
Now, I'm really looking forward to reading these new stories of yours about Luther's Corners, because I sure hope they have some of the clues to the answers to the cliffhangers you left in the last bunch I read.
Oh, now what do you mean, cliffhangers?
What do you... Well, how about, which one of the Davis twins is going to marry Mitchell Hopkins, and, I mean, Myra or Henrietta? And what about the little Tompkins boy? What's going to happen to him?
Well, now, you're just going to have to, keep on reading. Find out.
Well, you could give me a clue, you know.
I could. But I won't.
Yes, you could, but you won't. It's really making it tough on a guy, isn't it?
Oh, excuse me. Hello? Hi, Lily. Yeah. Oh. Julie didn't even call? Oh. Well, listen, that's very sweet of you, but, I just started something. Woody's here, and we're going to have a little supper. Well, I'll ask him, and I'll call you back, okay? Okay, call you back in a bit. Would you like to have a little supper with Holden and Lily?
Yeah, sure.
You would?
Sounds fun. Hey.
Oh,
Hi, Caleb. Good to see you.
Hey, Mom.
Right. An angel with you?
No, actually, she's booked up at the center tonight. She's all booked up tomorrow, too, so I thought I'd come down and check on the Christmas trees.
Well, your timing is perfect. Holden and Lily just called and they invited us to supper.
Really?
Seems they were going to have this, party for Julie, but, she went back to New York without even mentioning anything to her.
Well, that sounds like Julie.
Well, it's probably a good thing she's not there. I know that it must still be a little uncomfortable for you to be around her.
Actually, Mom, it's not. You know, I'm over her. That's all in the past now.
I contacted one of my associates in Zurich, and she's already on her way to the home offices there. But it may take her a while to pull all the receipts from the files and fax them to me, so if you'd rather not wait around, I'd be happy to deliver the material to you once I've received them.
Great. Thanks. No, it's not necessary. Thank you very much for waiting.
As you wish. Can I get either of you something to drink?
No. I don't drink on duty.
Well, I'll be in my office if you need me, and I'll let you know as soon as the faxes come in. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't see why we have to wait around here if she's willing to bring all this stuff to the house.
Tom, I'm keeping the pressure on her. We're getting the runaround here. A very fancy runaround.
So what are we going to do? We're going to sit here on Gavin's leather sofa with nothing to do while our kids are at home with nothing to do?
Well, I don't know about you, but I can think of a couple of things we could do on a leather sofa. Doggy at this thing could tell stories. Wow, between Tony O'Reyes and Gavin Kruger. Let's stand.
Awesome thought, huh?
Yeah. Want to give her another story to tell?
I think that Slip already knows that story.
Come on. I'll leave my badge on.
Okay.
After dinner, I thought we might come back here. We might have a nightcap, unless you had some plans for the leftovers of the evening.
No, not a one. I'm all yours.
Ah, all mine.
All yours.
Not all mine. No, not all mine. Your heart belongs to another, to the absent fiancée, Barbara.
Well, no, Barbara is not yet my fiancée, although I do hope we're married soon.
Gosh, I'm having a little trouble with the distinction. Ooh, you are very tense. Just turn delicately like that. You know what?
What?
You might need a sauna or something like that. All your difficulties overseas. How serious is all that, really?
Oh, it's not serious at all. As a matter of fact, I left Jade at the office to take care of things. They're probably resolved by now. As a matter of fact, I should probably give her a call. Do you mind?
Yes.
You do mind?
No, go ahead. I'll go get my coat. I'll give you some privacy.
All right, thank you. Hi, it's me. Lucinda and I are just about to leave for dinner. Have you received the materials from Zurich?
Not yet. But I think you should know Detective Hughes and her husband are waiting in your office.
Oh, well, terrific.
Oh, it's odd. I haven't heard back from Heidi yet. I wonder if she had trouble getting into my office. The security guards have the key.
Well, is there anyone else there that you can check with?
Not unless you want me to call Sean.
Now, if that's your idea of a joke, it is in extremely poor taste. Sean Baxter is the last person we want involved in this. So give Detective Hughes the materials she wants the minute you get them. Now I'll call later to check in. All right, bye.
Oh, everything all right?
Yes, fine. What?
What? Why the furrowed brow?
Lucinda, you of all people should know that it takes a while to unwind after a long, long business day.
Maybe I can help you with that, too.
Well, I'm counting on it. Shall we go?
I suppose that it would be pointless for me to remind you that you do not have a warrant for telephone surveillance.
I was just picking up the phone to call our babysitter. Now, if I happen to come in mid-conversation between Gavin and Jade, it's not my fault. And don't you want to know what they said?
No.
Look, it was completely innocuous, sort of. Jade was concerned that the secretary in the Zurich office wasn't in yet, and shouldn't she just have Sean send a fax? Gavin nixed that, but it was really weird, Tom. There was definitely something going on between the lines.
What? I don't want to know.
I can't tell you. It's between the lines. At any rate, for what it's worth, Gavin's over at Lucinda's.
Good, then give a call to Marilyn for real this time.
No. I think we ought to just sit here and wait, 'cause that fax is going to take a long time.
15 more minutes. You hear me? 15 more minutes, and I am out of here, and then Jade can bring this stuff to the house.
Tom, why don't you... That's a great idea. I really ought to call Marilyn right away.
When I think of everything I put in my hair to make it shiny, more manageable, and all it took was a touch of VO5. Yeah, VO5.
VO5 hairdressing. A touch does so much.
Wow. I just tried VO5 for the first time. Yeah, the stuff in the tube your old man used for control. The stuff that's been around forever. Now I know why.
VO5 hairdressing. A touch does so much.
These two leading effervescent cold remedies may look the same, but only Tylenol Cold has the great flavor of orange. Orange flavor so great tasting, people prefer the taste of Tylenol Cold 2-to-1 over the leading brand. So when you've got a cold, what's it gonna be? The same old fizz? Or the great flavor of Tylenol Cold, where the orange is?
Hurry up, hon. What's the rush? Gotta hurry. Gotta get the Color Tiles President's Birthday Bash and Sweepstakes today.
Look, DuPont Stainmaster Carpet, 50% off. So stains are no problem. 50% off ceramic tile.
50% off vinyl tile, plus mini blinds. Buy one, get 3 free.
That adds up to big savings.
Color Tiles Birthday Bash and Sweepstakes with 50% off.
Hurry, sale ends Monday.
He's murdered before.
Oh, no. You did kill her.
I did this for you. And left another for dead.
Hope we're not too late.
Will he kill again?
I'm not letting you out of my sight. Not as long as I live.
Or be caught instead?
Just let Holly go.
Don't miss Guiding Light all this week.
Share a moment with the world.
Hey, there you are. I missed you, little buddy. Let me hold him, all right?
No, hey, come on. I got first dish here.
You get to see him all the time. Let his other uncle hold him, all right?
All right, just for 1 minute.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
we made it. Hi.
You got flowers? The flowers? Or the champagne?
Champagne is here. I will get it now.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
I thank you, my darling. I'm sorry. Are we the last ones to arrive? Oh, no. I don't see the guest of honor.
Nice. Well, actually, Julie isn't coming. She had to go back to New York.
Oh, Julia no-show. What a disappointment.
So sincere.
I'm quite sincere, darling. I'm turning over a new leaf. I was starting on a new foot. I even brought her a present. Look at that. All right? Iva, maybe I'll just give it to you. You and Julie had so much in common.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Hi.
Why? Why did she change her mind so suddenly?
I'm not positive. I think she had a modeling son.
Oh, yes. Or maybe she missed her little baby. So desperately she couldn't be without her for another moment. Well, Emma, you saw the baby when you were in New York at Christmas time. Was that baby
Half as adorable as our little
Well,
Aaron.
now, I might be a bit prejudiced, but I think Aaron is the most adorable baby in the entire world.
He is so cute, it's hard to believe that he's not a real Snyder.
He is a Snyder, a real Snyder. Well, Iva, you consider her a real Snyder, don't you? And she's adopted. Oh, that's true.
Of course we do. Champagne, anybody? John? Oh, yeah, Woody. Thank you.
So what do you think of our farmhouse?
Well, I love it. I love it. I hope you give me a grand tour later.
Oh, everybody gets one.
Well, looks like we have a few too many here.
Oh, well, for the guest of honor, I guess. Never mind. A toast to Julie. Start to all our wandering barks, right, darling?
We wouldn't be here together.
I'll get it.
Hi.
Hi.
Look who's here, everybody.
They're hip. They're way cool. They think they're so grown up, but they're not big enough
Mommy?
for an adult dose of cold medicine. Introducing new Pediacare for ages 6 to 12. Chewable tablets, just the right strength for an older child's cold. New Pediacare chewables for ages 6 to 12. When they're big enough for more medicine, but they're still a kid. New Pediacare chewables.
In the next 30 seconds, you will lose 500,000 skin cells.
Skin Science Update from Vaseline Intensive Care.
I'm Joan London. A hostile environment can make skin dry, flaky, but Vaseline Intensive Care Research developed a lotion with 3 proven ingredients that helps rebuild the skin's outer layers, helps heal even chronic dryness. There's no better lotion to protect the 28 billion skin cells you have left.
Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. From intensive research comes intensive care.
I'm a big kid, look what I can do. I can wear big kid pants too.
Disposable training pants from Huggies. They go on like underwear and protect like a diaper, even overnight.
And I can pull them off and on.
When your child is ready, there's nothing like pull-ups.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Not only is he skating's undisputed bad boy, he's also the American champion. Christopher Bowman ignites the ice, along with Canada's sensational 3-time world champion Kurt Browning, plus America's newest golden girl, Donna Weinbrecht. The Olympics tonight on CBS. When Bowman puts on skates, anything can happen.
This is CBS. Look out! Here's Woody Woodpecker on the loose, and he's headed straight for your TV on the Woody Woodpecker Show.
Every February since 1896, McGregor's has reduced prices store-wide for one of their most popular sales of the year. And this year is no exception. Visit any of McGregor's 8 locations now for terrific values on all their beautiful home furnishings. Like this handsome living room from Strato Lounger. The stunning sofa with exposed oak trim and easy care cover is now sale priced at just $4.99. You'll find similar values for every room in your home now during the annual February sale. In progress at McGregor's.
Godfather's Pizza, plenty of delicious crust, tasty sauce, scrumptious cheese, and delectable toppings. Mason City High School student, plenty of initiative, genuine curiosity, hunger for learning, and vision for the future. Godfather's Pizza and Mason City High School know the importance of quality ingredients. Jason Fox is a senior at Mason City High School. This student of the month and member of the Mohawk Yearbook staff enjoys fishing, hunting, and camping. Jason hopes to become involved in wildlife conservation. Godfather's Pizza and Mason City High School congratulate Jason on his success. Reach for success at MCHS.
KIMT, Mason City.
Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. I took a cab and What is this, the wrong night or something? No, come on in, please. You know everybody, and
Yeah.
Have you met Gavin Kruger?
Yes, we met one night a long time ago at the Mona Lisa.
Thank you.
And then again
Yeah.
at Lincoln Marcy's reception,
That's
I
right,
believe.
that's
Nice
right.
to see you.
Nice to see you. Caleb, hi. What a nice surprise.
It's just that Andy called all around town today. Couldn't find you anywhere. We assumed you'd gone back to New York.
Well, it's water under the bridge now. We're all together. How about some champagne?
Thank you. Yeah, I love that.
Lily, do you have a place where I could put him down?
Do I have a place? We bought the sweetest little antique crib at a barn sale. Holden's already refinished it. We set up the den. I have a nursery just for you.
Let me help you get him off.
No. I'll do it.
All right, let me show you what it is. Why would you tell everybody that I went back to New York? I mean, no wonder they were all staring at me when I walked in.
Where were you all day?
I had stuff to do.
You had stuff to do?
Yes.
What stuff?
Well, if it's any of your business. I just went up to Park Forest, and I wanted to see the place that I was living while I was waiting to have the baby, and I wanted to say hello to Mrs. Foster.
Well, I hope it reminds you of what a lousy time that was for you, how trapped you were. Now, I've solved all of your problems. Did you speak to Ron today?
Yes.
And how'd that go?
Lousy. He was cold as ice to me. I just wish that I could make him understand that I'm not as terrible as he thinks I am.
Why do you waste your time caring about that guy? You told me yourself you don't even love him.
We have a good thing going,
You
okay?
deserve someone better.
All right, Andy, but I already had the great love of my life, and I blew it.
Actually, the nursery business is very lucrative. Of course, it's not by your standard, but...
Fair asleep already?
Yeah? Yeah, incredibly, the minute his head hit the pillow there, he's right at home.
I'm not the least bit surprised.
Okay, get here.
All right, so you want to take the kids upstairs and get them in their PJs, and I'll see if I can put together something for dinner?
Well, I have an idea. Why don't I do dinner and you do the PJ thing? Because
I know if I leave you down here, the first thing you're going to do is open that envelope we got from Jade.
You know what? Why don't you get off my case? Because I think I have shown incredible restraint. I didn't open the envelope on the way over to Mama's. I didn't open the envelope at Mama's.
Fine, open the envelope. Open the envelope. I know we're not going to make peace until you do. I'll do the responsible parent thing and take care of these neglected children.
Okay, but first let me show you these things, all right? Look at this. They're mostly restaurant receipts, your credit card receipts, and here's the obligatory hotel bill for the evening of April 14, 15, and 16.
Right.
But, Tom, look at this. They're all signed by Jade. This doesn't prove that Gavin was anywhere near there.
Well, good. At least we know all that waiting was for naught. Come on, guys. Do you remember what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Casey's birthday. We're going to have a huge celebration right here. That's right, everybody, right here.
Hi, Jade. It's Margot Hughes. Look, I just went through those receipts that you got me.
Yes. Is there some problem, Detective Hughes?
Yeah, actually, there is. None of them are signed by Gavin.
That's because I always sign for everything when we travel together. It's standard Kruger policy. Gavin can't be bothered with minor details.
Well, but you see, if they're not signed by Gavin, there's no proof that he was actually there.
Oh, well, pilot Eric keeps a log of all the jet flights. I'm sure he'd be happy to verify the fact that Gavin was on that trip.
Great. Where can I get a hold of him?
Well, he's on standby in Zurich at the moment, and it's 3 a.m. over there. I'd really prefer not to wake him, especially since he may be flying Barbara Ryan back here tomorrow. But I can certainly leave a message at his hotel for him to call you first thing in the morning, if that's all right.
Fine, Jade. I will also need the names of 2 or 3 people who actually saw Gavin in Honolulu on those dates and can verify that he was there.
Of course. Gavin had a number of business meetings. I'll get you a list of names and phone numbers in the morning.
No, I prefer it if you did it now.
Hey, sweetie, where are Adam's PJs?
They're on the top of the dress. I don't know. No, they might be behind the... I don't know. Maybe they're folded on the drawer. I don't know. What?
It really would be much easier for me if I could drop that list off to you at the station in the morning.
Fine, fine. Just do what I want you to do. Okay, look. Top hat off. Frilly little homemaker outfit on, and I'm all yours for the rest of the evening.
You don't need to know the reason, but if anyone ever asks, I was with you on that trip you took to Honolulu back in April.
Whatever you say, Gavin.
The cold that starts small and worsens into a deep and miserable cough. This is the cold Triaminic was made for. Triaminic special formulas are strong enough for even the worst cough and cold symptoms. In fact, Triaminic stops cold symptoms cold. No wonder it's been the pediatrician's choice for 5 years straight. So don't wait. Treat your child's cold early with the strength of Triaminic. It stops cold symptoms cold.
Now, we hardly even advertise this, and it's practically flying off the shelves. So what attracted you to it?
The name of the dressing attracted my attention. The healthy sensation is perfect. It is sensational.
And this one just jumped off the shelf at you?
Yeah, well...
Did it hit you in the head?
No, it missed.
What do you think is in there that makes it a sensation?
Carrots and peppers. My husband liked it. He was the tough one.
You wouldn't change the name to, wow, is that a wonderful thing or what?
Well, that's a long title to put on a salad dressing bottle.
Introducing new Healthy Sensation salad dressing. The name says it all.
How lazy am I? I taught Barney here to do everything for me. In fact, I'm so lazy that when I heard MCI was offering $20 and free long distance if you join MCI and friends and family, I still stuck with AT&T. Thankfully, Barney didn't, so he picked up the phone. I had to dial a number, and in no time I had MCI, not to mention the extra 20% savings. Hey, pass up all that and 20 bucks in free calls? No one's that lazy.
Lily, that was a fabulous dinner.
Oh, thank you. It really was. I love what you've done with this farmhouse. It is so beautiful. It's just like the kind of house I always dreamed of. But unfortunately, there are no old farmhouses in Manhattan to be heard. Anyway, excuse me.
So, do you know how long you'll be staying?
No, I don't know. A couple of days. It just depends.
I guess you miss your little daughter terribly.
Yes, Lucinda, I do. But she's with her daddy and her full-time nanny, and she's in very good hands.
Hey! Caleb, my boy, did I tell you? Congratulations for your engagement.
No, you didn't.
Will you tell Angel how pleased I am that you two have found each other?
Yeah.
Emma, you're not losing a son. You're regaining a daughter-in-law.
Would anybody else like some coffee or dessert?
Good idea. I'd like some
Yes,
coffee.
I would.
Thank you.
Seriously, Mother, you are treading on thin ice. You know that?
Dear, after discussions of varieties of fertilizer over dinner, I figured, the sky's the limit. Change of topic of conversation.
Lily, excuse me. I hate to say this, but I have to make one business call.
Oh, no, of course. Why don't you use the phone in the den? You'll have a little more privacy.
All right, thanks. I won't be long.
Okay.
So please get back to me as soon as possible. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yes, by all means, have a personal life, but not on mine, Nickel.
Do you like it?
Like it? I adore it. But why? What's the occasion?
You don't know? Oh, I am crushed. Today just happens to be the 10th anniversary of our very special association.
Oh. Well, you've made such a point of telling everyone here in Oakdale that I've only been working for you for just a few months. I've begun to believe it myself. I really don't know why you insist on telling me.
What does it matter how long? As long as we know. And as long as we know what we have. And nothing will ever change that.
Mr. Kruger's office?
Hi, it's me. I want to apologize for being so short with you earlier. I was feeling pressured, and I just took it out on you.
Apology accepted.
Thank you. So, did you receive those receipts from Zurich?
Yes, and I gave them to Margot Hughes. But there's something you should know. Heidi wasn't the one who pulled them from the files and faxed them. She couldn't get her car started, so she phoned Sean. He went into the office, and he got them.
Sean got them? Are you out of your mind?
Gavin, I had nothing to do with it. It was already a fait accompli. Otherwise, I obviously would have come up with another solution. Heidi took it upon herself.
Look, Heidi is fired. Okay, now what did Sean say? Did he ask you why you wanted those receipts?
He barely said 2 words to me. He was half asleep. And if he does ask me, I'll simply tell him...
No, you won't tell him anything. I'll take care of Sean. I can't believe what a fiasco this has turned into.
Well, perhaps if you told me from the start why those dates in April were so important to you, I might have... I wonder. April 16th. Interesting coincidence.
Need to clean little messes without the big noise? Get the new Dirt Devil Sweeper. Tired of fumbling with a broom and dustpan? Get the new Dirt Devil Sweeper. It cleans forwards and backwards and empties in a snap. Get the new Dirt Devil Sweeper.
Cheddar cheese. It turns tortilla chips into hot, delicious nachos. But take away the cheddar.
Hey, bring that back.
And you're stuck with plain tortilla chips.
No way, Jose.
So pile on the cheddar.
All right.
Because tasty cheddar makes everything better.
What's the worst part of treating your worst colds?
A cold medicine that leaves me spacey.
Oh, it's a cold medicine that can zonk me out. I hate that. It's like I'm off in the ozone somewhere. Groggy, spacey.
Introducing Sudafed Severe Cold Formula.
If it could help stop the cough and the fever, but not stop me from getting to work, that'd be great.
First Sudafed, cough, cold, and flu tablet, and it has nothing but maximum strength ingredients. All that and it won't knock me out? Perfect.
New Sudafed Severe Cold Formula. Maximum strength without drowsiness.
Most cat box fillers cover odors with a heavy fragrance because they can't stop the germs that cause the odors. But now there's new Kitty Litter Max, the best kitty litter ever. Max's special ingredients fight odor-causing germs others can't. So Max keeps germs out of your cat box and odors out of your home. Give germs and odors the axe with new Kitty Litter Max in regular or new scooping formula. It's the best kitty litter ever.
I've got the blues. The bathroom blues. My problem is, I don't have time to clean my bathroom bowl every day. But I want a strong cleaner that doesn't leave blue water in the bowl.
Well, Vanish introduces a clear solution. New Vanish Clear Drop-Ins. Every flush releases tough detergents. Works like a bleach concentrate, but no bleach smell. The water's clear, so you see the clean.
Bye-bye blues.
Vanish Clear Drop-Ins. When clean really counts.
You think Casey's going to know that this birthday party tomorrow is for him? You're not still thinking about that Crawford case, are you? Maybe there's just going to be another murder in Oakdale tonight, huh?
Honey, you would never murder me.
I wouldn't, huh? We're out of tape. I'll be back.
Listen to me, Julie. Your ex-husband was just murdered upstairs. You heard the shots. Why did Frank suddenly show up here in Park Forest? What did he want?
He wanted money. What else? He said he was broke, but that he was coming into a jackpot soon.
Did he say what that jackpot was?
No. But the way he was talking, he made it sound like it was something big. But I didn't believe him. He's always got some get-rich-quick scheme.
Tom, remember when I questioned Julie up in Park Forest and she said that Frankie told her he had to go someplace to pick up his jackpot and that was the night that he was murdered? Don't you think that the most likely place he would have gone would have been Shorty Martell's bar in Chicago?
I understand death by strangulation can be very, very, very painful.
Come on, please, just help me think this through. Now, what is the one thing that Frankie Wendell, Billy Lambert, and Artie Claiborne all have in common? It's Shorty Martell's bar. I mean, that's where Arthur met Billy. That's where Frankie received his orders. That's where Shorty himself was murdered. And Shorty's widow, Karen Martell, a.k.a. Karen Atkins, was also connected to the bar, except she's not now that she's on the lam.
You know, that's considering she's still alive. She might have met the same fate as Frankie and Shorty, thanks to the Harpers, of course.
Exactly. That is what's bugging me. Now, we know that Karen Martell was snooping around the hospital the night that there was an attempted hit on Billy Lambert. And we also know that she was seen talking to Anthony Harper at the Mona Lisa later, so odds are she's in on the scheme, right?
It would seem so.
Why? Why would she have anything to do with the Harpers? Why would she be anywhere near the Harpers? Don't you think she would suspect the Harpers of murdering her husband?
Maybe the Harpers had something on her and they threatened her. Maybe she wanted her husband dead and set him up. You know, I understand that some husbands actually reach that brink of frustration. Since our evening at home is shot, I think we should change our plans. I want you to get on the phone with Anthony Harper. I want to say, Anthony, it's Margot. It's Margot Hughes. I want to know now what your relationship is to Karen Martell. Now, I mean it.
Okay, Tom, I think it's kind of late, but I think you're right.
No, I'm kidding, right? Margot, I'm kidding.
Lucinda, thank you so much for this lovely scarf.
Oh, glad you enjoyed it.
Julie, it was nice seeing you again.
Yes, likewise, Mr. Chris.
Oh, no, please.
Good night. Good night.
Thank
you. Good night.
Yeah, we should split.
Okay, I'll get our coats.
sorry we didn't get a chance to talk.
Yeah, me too. But this isn't exactly the right place. Excuse me, I have to go to the ladies' room.
What do you think? I guess you guys do. Well, I guess it's time, huh?
Time?
To go, huh?
Oh,
Julie.
She's in the bathroom.
Are you sure? What do you mean, is she sure? What kind of crazy question is that?
You come here. Oh, look how handsome you are. You want a toy? Look at this. Look at this. Look at all that red hair. Oh, sweet. You've got eyes just like your daddy's. I can't help wondering if maybe I made the wrong decision by not telling Holden the truth. He's obviously crazy about you. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh.
Julie? Andy is looking for you.
Here they are. I was just admiring this antique crib you guys were talking about.
We have been trying to talk Ivan into letting Aaron stay over here for some time now, but she won't let him out of her sight.
No way.
You wouldn't mind staying with your Uncle Holden, would you?
No, with your big sister Lily.
No, this is a running argument that we have been having for a long time now. Which one of us is more closely related to Aaron?
I am, because I'm only separated from Aaron by one adoption. You are separated by two adoptions. So, it's me, right, Ivan?
Good point.
Walt Disney Pictures' classic, The Adventures of the Great Mouse Detective, is back in theaters.
Whoa!
So get ready for action. Get ready for fun. Get ready for the world's greatest mouse detective. He's on the trail of the world's biggest rat.
What did you call me?
Now the chase is on. In a fight to the finish you'll never forget.
Look out!
Only in theaters, it's Walt Disney Pictures' The Adventures of the Great Mouse Detective. Rated G. Starts Friday, February 14th at a theater near you.
I'll take the special.
I'll take the special.
I'll take the special.
And you should, too. The monthly specials at True Value hardware stores. Like this Rubbermaid bird feeder, just $3.88. Enjoy bird watching year-round. In February, this Rubbermaid feeder is only $3.88 while supplies last. That's just one of the terrific specials at True Value. The neighborhood hardware stores with national chain store buying power.
I'll take the special.
Oh, these cramps. Why does it have to hurt so? Your period can have many symptoms. But ordinary pain relievers, even Tylenol and Advil, relieve only pain. Maximum strength multi-symptom Midol does much more.
This blowing exercise is heavier than...
Midol helps it all go away. And now, to help the special needs of teenage girls, a Midol formula all her own. Introducing Teen Formula Midol.
Well, I'm going to head back to Cal's and settle down for some serious reading here.
Listen, that reminds me. What? I only got a couple of more minutes before Valentine's Day. I got to call Amy.
Right.
Oh, it's a good idea. Give her my love. Now, you know, those are original copies there. I don't have any others.
Okay. I'll be very careful.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Okay, I'll see you. I'll see you, Mom.
I'm coming right back. So.
Hey, Ben.
Look, these are all old barns that people have turned into houses. I was thinking...
What were you thinking?
I was thinking maybe we could buy up one of these old barns around here. We saved up my modeling money. And you could turn it into a house for us.
I could turn it into a house. I'm a farmer, not a carpenter.
Well, yes, I know that, baby, but you are very, very good with your hands.
You think so, huh? Come here.
Oh, hey, Ma.
Weren't you able to get in touch with her?
Actually, I got sidetracked. I'm going to do it right now.
Why don't you tell me what's bothering you, Julie?
What's bothering me? I just came from a dinner with my ex-husband, the child I gave up, the father of that child who just happens to be my ex-husband's brother. What do you think?
I know, Julie. I know that was difficult for you, but Wasn't it crystal clear through all that? How much Iva loves Aaron? And what a great family the Snyders are, and now he's a part of that family?
Yes, I know they're a great family, and I miss them very, very much.
Then you're going to drop this idea of taking Aaron, right? Right, Julie? Julie?
You'd have a good home with me, too. This afternoon, after I left Park Forest, I went to see Fred Greer. He says that the fact that your name is on that birth certificate means that there was fraud involved in the adoption.
I know that, Julie.
And that means that I have a very strong case against Iva.
You know, it was a lovely dinner, but a very strange evening. All those odd undercurrents bristling around me.
You picked up on that. Well, what do you expect? A room filled with men who have shared women and women who have shared men. For example, my poor John used to go with Emma. And then he married me for his sins, and now he's going with Emma's daughter. And Caleb had an affair with Lily. And he was married to Julie for a while. And now he's about to get married to Holden's ex-wife, hence my little remark at the party. As for Julie, I am the only person in Oakdale she hasn't slept with.
Really? Well, you tell me a little more about Julie.
All right, I shall. What are you looking at your watch?
I'm sorry. It is a nasty habit, isn't it?
Really, you do need to relax. You know, if you got into the sauna, you'd have to take off that watch. You would. In fact, you'd have to take off everything.
There. I told you this was going to be a quiet, romantic evening at home.
You know, you almost scared me to death when I thought you were calling Anthony Harper there. You almost gave me a heart attack, you nut.
I love to give your heart an old pitter-patter every once in a while. You know what?
What?
I wonder if Jessica got our note to call us here. I really want to know what that meeting was that Gavin set up with her. And you know what else is really very weird? Don't you think it's strange that Nicole hasn't called us back yet? Maybe I ought to call her.
Don't even think about it.
Oh.
No way.
That could be Jessica. That could be Nicole.
That's exactly why you're not going to answer it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thomas Hughes, resident. Yeah, hi. Yeah, he's right here. It's Jason Benedict. It could be about hell.
Hey, Jason. Yeah, anything I can do on this end for damage control? I'm afraid of that. Keep in touch. Okay. Good news. Hal is fine. The bad news. Hal didn't make that phone call to Tess. That means somebody knows that Hal's working undercover.
Why take another cold and flu season lying down? At the first sign of a cold or flu, take Coricidin. It relieves your runny nose, congestion, and fever fast, and even helps stop them from getting worse. Coricidin D. The sooner, the better.
Hurry up, hon. What's the rush? Gotta get to Color Tile's President's Birthday Bash and Sweepstakes today. Look, 50% off ceramic and vinyl tile.
Coupon Stainmaster Carpet, 50% off, so stains are no problem.
Color Tile's Birthday Bash.
Sale ends Monday.
Try something different. Chicken brushed with LaChoy soy sauce. LaChoy makes a good thing better.
I couldn't sleep at all last night. I was tossing and turning all night.
Instead of tossing and turning, try Unisom. In medical tests, people fell asleep faster and slept better with Unisom than without.
I was sleeping and sleeping all night.
Take Unisom for faster, better sleep.
At CBS, we're all watching the Winter Olympics.
How are we sharing the moments?
With Fleischman, if he's lucky.
If I were lucky, I'd be in New York.
We're not talking New York or Sicily, son. We're talking global community.
Northern exposure will return after the Olympics.
Share a moment with the world.
And when the games are over, save one for us.
It's double daring driving for pole positions at Daytona. The Gatorade Twin 125. Saturday on CBS Sports.
Night, next on most of these CBS stations. Men's Accessories by Swank Incorporated. Join us tomorrow for the Emmy Award-winning As the World Turns.